Yeah,
That's sad.
never. It's like H.L. Mencken said, nobody ever went broke underestimating the intelligence of the American people.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well,
Look at Trump.
we have a little bit of breaking news. Speaking of Trump, CNBC.com reporting Trump's search team finds at least 2 classified documents outside of Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, did Kanye pick them up while he was inveigling about wonderful somebody we won't name?
I'm sure they were having a joint oogling over what they could disseminate of white supremacy or Nazism or
Well, it says
whatever
here,
garbage.
so some key points from this. A team, this is bizarre to me, a team hired by Donald Trump discovered more records marked classified outside
Was this one of his
residence.
He doesn't have siblings, does he?
Yeah, but outside of his residence, where?
I mean, the family. How many daughters does he have?
He's got 3
2.
baby mamas.
Yeah.
He has 3 baby mamas.
Right.
The Washington
2
Post.
sons, though.
No, 2 daughters,
3.
3 sons.
Okay.
The Washington Post first reported that a team hired by Trump found at least 2 items marked classified in a West Palm Beach, Florida storage unit used
my
by the
God.
former president.
That's the third. That's the lowest level. Although they did
Seriously.
create a level below that to get whistleblowers, but we won't go into that. It's confidential, secret, top secret. But then they created, when there were whistleblowers like that, the TSA. They created. Oh well, this is actually a classification that we don't really have. And you are now. We're going to arrest you to shut you up.
So this must be
That's really low level crap.
this is just amazing to me, though, that so this is a team, because I know that they were doing something where Trump had hired a team and they actually invited the Justice Department to come and observe, like, watch this team do this search, and then you'll be happy that you got everything right.
Oh, I thought you mentioned in the White House, right up to the end, he thought he was going to be president.
Well, true.
So they were
yeah.
just throwing the stuff right in the boxes,
Yeah.
There's a TV series from 1977 where Jason Robards played a Richard Nixon character, and Andy Griffith was the LBJ. And he goes in to see LBJ on the day of the inauguration. And Andy Griffith, as LBJ, has all these boxes right in the Oval Office being ready to be taken out.
Yeah.
So I guess, that is, he was, they were packing the stuff the very day,
Yeah. It says here, a team hired by Trump discovered more records marked classified outside of his Florida residence, which was raided in August by the FBI searching for such documents. The Washington Post first reported that a team hired by Trump found at least 2 items marked classified in a West Palm Beach, Florida storage unit connected to the former president. Those items were immediately turned over to the FBI, according to the Post. The New York Times later published a similar report about the search and discovery, saying people close to Mr. Trump had said earlier on Wednesday that no classified material had been found during the searches, a claim that was later proved incorrect.
And which is against the law, 5 years felony because of Trump and his hatred of Hillary Clinton. Mm-hmm. Got that through and signed it.
Yes, the irony is delicious.
But see, you have to understand if it's the glove box in his Bentley, or if it's some U-Haul storage facility, it becomes a secure, compartmentalized intelligence, a SCIF facility.
Yeah.
Just because he wills it.
Yes.
And he can do this retroactively too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know it was there.
What was his point in hiring
scam.
these people?
Sounds like something a king
To
would
not
say.
find things?
Well,
I don't
yeah.
understand why he hired
Just saying.
It's so strange.
The great irony of the presidency is we got rid of the king and wound up with a king.
Yeah, but people believe this. Like, it just boggles my mind that people that I think are intelligent humans actually believe that the president of the United States can do things telepathically.
Well, they can't?
You're not helping.
Well, he can declassify things telepathically, but I'm not sure that he can somehow transmit them to a storage unit in Florida telepathically. I think that someone has to physically handle the documents for that to happen.
Now, I'm being telepathically sent a message by Maid Marian.
Oh, yeah, you have that Preston thing. Yeah.
That's right. because she doesn't really want to say it herself and make a damn fool of herself. So she's sending it to me because I already am a damn fool, right?
Oh my!
And a public spectacle. So what I am telling you by telepathy is that, as we all know, the aliens of the planet Trafalmador. Trafalmador.
Oh, BKB.
Who are shaped like a plumber's helper, the thing that you unclog a toilet, but they have a little hand at the top of their head with an eye.
I thought that was a prescription medication, Trafalmador.
No, this is Trafalmador.
Oh, Trafalmador.
Planet Trafalmador. Gotcha. They're the ones that killed, kidnapped.
Is that where the lizards are from?
Billy Pilgrim.
Oh.
In Slaughterhouse 5.
Yes.
Now, the way they could communicate, because they've been on many interstellar missions with all sorts of people, where, like, if you're a human being, you're lower, and you're like, you might be a corporal or something.
Yeah.
They communicate when they're not communicating telepathically, but they would communicate to lesser evolved beings by tap dancing and farting.
Oh.
Now, when Donald Trump and his now fired Lara Trump, who is his daughter-in-law, who's now been fired by Fox, and that was good riddance to her.
Really?
She's obnoxious. Yes. When they're, dancing in the Mar-a-Lago ballroom.
Uh-huh.
Well, you see that big pot belly and he's eating Big Macs and stuff. Well, here he is tap dancing and farting. He's just classifying everything.
Oh, my God.
What is it that...
I think that his lawyers, if I was the lawyer, I would push this. I'm sure Clarence Thomas would accept it as a legitimate
Don't think
argument.
too hard, or black stuff will start gooing out of your head.
Oh, yes.
Well, blood does turn black.
No, that's true. Now, what is it that facilitates the declassification itself? Is it
just his high spirits?
Okay, so it's not the tap dancing or the farting that does it. It's just the jovial.
He's communicating.
Okay, so he's communicating that he's declassifying by tap dancing and farting.
Yes. So it's like my sister got a cat. Her daughter gave her a cat, a male cat, but it's been fixed. That cat's trying to spray and nothing's coming out. But as I understand, because you say he's got 3 baby mamas, he hasn't been fixed yet.
Right.
Donald Trump.
Now,
so this is like the equivalent of spraying in a male cat, which is a form of communication, isn't it?
No, well, yeah.
So he's communicating when he's breaking wind and dancing.
So I hope while the cat is spraying that things aren't being declassified without the knowledge of anyone in government.
Well, my sister, it's been a long time since we've been anywhere near military intelligence.
I got a question. Is there a limit to how many carbon credits?
Well, that's all a fraud, but we won't get into that. But as you know, as a student of the Bible, everything begins with a word, which is a vibration. So when that girth, think about the torque with that pot belly.
Yes.
When he's dancing away, and doing especially the cha-cha-cha. Have you ever cha-cha-cha, Marion? Yeah. Oh, Christ. Think of the vibrations. Christ, he's classified like Sherwin-Williams in the can of paint. It's all over the world.
Well, I hope you're not suggesting he's overweight. Remember, Dr. Ronnie told us he's not obese. He was 1 pound away.
Did that not win the high office? Oh, yeah, he did. He's a congressman.
Yeah. Dr. Ronnie. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Shit. Oh,
easy.
Keep.
Just enough of that came out. Just enough of that came out. I had to hit the dump.
What is it? Now,
It's that donut.
that's it. You're getting sent to remedial training.
It's all the
donuts.
It's all the talk of farting because one thing leads to another.
That's true.
I'm just a Homer Simpson at heart.
It says here, 2 people familiar with the matter later confirmed that 2 documents marked classified were found in a federal storage facility containing Trump's possessions. The storage unit is run by the General Services Administration, and Trump has never been inside it, one of the people told NBC.
Okay, that's the answer.
It's a GSA.
I never touched it. Doesn't matter if I pay people to touch it. I didn't touch it.
So how did
I wasn't
it?
there.
But how did?
This isn't a U-Haul facility.
Yeah, so it's not like it's Morgan's Storage here in Manchester. It's
Well, the thing would be he wasn't supposed to take it.
But how did it get there though? Why are they?
Well, you don't really see that he was lugging boxes around. Now, come on.
He couldn't
Whoever
with
he
that
was
pot
paying,
belly.
whoever was throwing stuff in boxes, we don't know what he threw into anywhere. He paid people to put this stuff in places. I mean, come on. They moved. This is what happens when you move. Some of the stuff goes to the house. Some of the stuff goes to storage.
I mean, the guy's in his 70s. This is a guy that hasn't seen himself actually urinate. He just does it on faith since he signed Herschel Walker to the New Jersey Generals back in 1984.
When he urinates,
so
is
you
anything,
can't expect him to pick up a box.
Right, yes.
He'd throw his back out. It's the kid.
My eyes are tearing.
Oh,